When you look at the Steelers, this is a team I really want to buy into this year. I do. And again, we kid about Mike Tomlin never having a losing record. It is, in fact. And when I look at the Steel City guys, and I know their defense is going to be better if they stay healthy, their key cogs that they have, it keeps them in a lot of games. But the division feels like it's really, really tough for me. Again, 8.5 is the win total. They did win 9 games. And now you got a second-year guy in Kenny Pickett who really came on at the end of the year. Matt, what do you make of the Steelers' outlook?
First of all, I thought the Steelers had a great draft. So they've had a good offseason. I think the arrow is pointing up on the Steelers. They've got to improve their offensive line. I'm not sure they've addressed that enough. But Kenny Pickett actually showed me some stuff in the last, I'm going to say last half of the season. He's got instincts that are positive. He's a winner. He's one of those guys who finds ways to win. I'm not worried about the fact that division looks like one of the toughest 2 divisions in the NFL on paper. The Steelers are going to find ways to win games. I think the Browns are going to be the worst team in this division. I'm still down on Deshaun Watson and his prospects. So the Ravens, Bengals, Steelers. Yeah, right now you'd have to say at best Steelers are the 3rd best team in the division. But I like them as home dogs in week 1. If they can win that game, maybe it points them on an upward trajectory and things continue to look optimistic for the Steelers. The fact that this team got to 9-8 last year was nothing short of miraculous because the Steelers had to win their final 4 games to get there, Dave, and those were not an easy 4 games to win. And Kenny Pickett grew up a lot. So I like the Steelers as home dogs catching a field goal in week 1. Actually, the DraftKings number
4. I think you get 4.
DraftKings number on that is
against the Niners, right?
3 or 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
3 or 3.5. I like the Steelers at home in week 1, and I actually would lean over the win total, but at minus 130, I'm not sure I'm going to play that win total. I do think the Steelers are a bit underrated in the betting market right now.
Wes, very quickly, I feel the same way. Like, there's no real weaknesses there, but the offensive line is the biggest question.
Right. And Matt, I think, hit it in terms of, and we're going to see it in week 1 with the 49ers coming to Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh historically, stop me if you heard this before about Mike Tomlin too. Very good as an underdog.
Yeah.
I mean, he's, and this is not just like a 1-2 year sample size. This is damn near 2 decades in terms of a sample size, well over 60%. I don't have the exact record in front of me. So, yeah, he's going to be really good as an underdog, and I think you're going to get a few spots with this team because they don't really dazzle you necessarily with talent. I think that there's potential there for Kenny Pickett. You got to think that a quarterback's going to make his biggest improvement from that first year to that second year, and I think you're going to see that with Pittsburgh. So could be a little bit of an under-the-radar team in the AFC.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.